Good morning. I guess today is going to be maintenance day. About 3 issues with this thing. I'll try to pick one of them and probably try to get it worked out. So one issue I've been fighting for some time is the starter. The starter's fine. You can jump across solenoid and it'll start right up. But trying to start it from the switch doesn't work very well. So I thought I had it figured out. I put a new switch in it. Worked good for a while. And it started doing the same thing. So I bought another switch and I decided I'd put me a lawnmower solenoid on it to keep the current from going through the switch. You see where I mounted it right there. And that worked for a while, and now we're back to the same issue. I'm gonna have to start hunting that again. I've been hunting this for about a year now. The other issue I'm having is someone borrowed it the other day and the fuel gauge went out, temperature gauge, and then one of the brake pedals is out, or the brakes actually, not the pedal. It goes to the floor. I looked up the schematic on the temperature sensor and the fuel gauge, and they're all on the same fuse. I checked all the fuses, and so I got behind in the cluster panel and dug through some of the wiring, traced it back, and it turns out down there's a main wiring harness right there that goes from here through the chassis. There's a great big old plug on it. I'm gonna have to take that loose. I've been looking at it for a little while now, and I'm really concerned about taking it apart because I may not get it back together. I figure it's corroded, but that's a little much for me today. So we're gonna focus on the brake issue. Now, I've already taken it loose. When I first got this backhoe, I had to put 2 master cylinders on there. I'm not sure if you'll be able to see. They're actually behind there. But I was expecting to see some fluid in here from where those were leaking, and I don't see that. So I'm gonna check the reservoir, because I just filled it up the other day when it did it, and it didn't last very long. So I'm assuming it leaked back down, but I'm not sure. So let's just take a look and see here. A little hard to get to, but let's just see what we got here. Let's see if I can get a better viewpoint. Looks like it's pretty empty. I'm gonna fill it up and see if I can see where it's running out at. So give me just a minute and I'll be right back. Okay, so I got it filled up and it's leaking down fairly quick. So I know it's a decent sized leak. So I'm gonna look through here again and see if anything's leaking. Feel around. Had to use some air hoses when I put it in the first time, because that's the only thing I could for supplies to the master cylinders, because that's all they had that would fit. And I'm expecting that to be the issue, but crawl in here and see. There's a little bit of oil right there, but the way it's leaking, yeah, I don't think that's it. Oh, that feels pretty dry up there, honestly. I guess let me crawl up underneath this and see what I can come up with. All right. Okay, so I'm underneath this thing. Probably gonna be hard to see anything, just looking for the brake lines. If they come across right up there. I'm not seeing any leaks yet. Just trace it all the way to the back. Oh, the brakes are inside this axle, so I'm really hoping if it's leaking inside there, I may not be able to see it. Okay. There's the plug that I was talking about for the electrical that I'm gonna have to get into. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I seen something dripping. Let's look. See what's going on up here. Well, dadgum. Looked like a hose got broke. Metal hose, so something must have got driven up through here. Okay, well, I'm gonna get this pulled off and see if I can go find something. This thing's metric, so it's probably gonna be rough, but anyhow, I'll get it off and get back here in just a second. Okay, I'm back. So I ended up fixing it. I looked all over town for a hose. I knew I'd have heck finding one, but just use a compression fitting, and I'll just keep an eye and make sure it ain't leaking. But so far it looks good, and I got my brakes back. So that'll wrap up this little project. We'll catch you on the next one.